Let's start with the question. Which creatures are damaged by cure spells? If I am recalling correctly, there were some creatures in the original Final Fantasy XII that could be damaged by cure spells. If they were weak to holy magics, then they would take damage from spells like Cure, Cura, Karaga, and Courager. I've been testing this on a few creatures. Skeletons, zombies, etc. But it still seems to give them health instead of damaging them. Is this mechanic still possible in the Zodiac Age? And if so, what creatures are damaged by cure spells? So how can we solve this? There are two possible answers. Answer 1. Yes, in FF12 for PS2, wholly weak enemies are damaged by cure spells. I went back to my most recent save, level 64 to 65 at the teleport stone in the Nabrius Deadlands. While working my way into the Necrohall of Nabudus, I came across a Lanier. And then inside the Necrohall, I found an Oversoul. Both were killed by my foe, Holy Weak, Karaga, Gambit. At first I couldn't tell if it was working. I ended up turning Libra on to watch their health meter dropping. As for which enemies should be damaged by these spells, take a look at the Undead page on the FF Wiki, which lists a total of 66 enemies that are undead, many of which are either marks, rare game, or bosses. Answer 2. On further testing on my own, I have discovered the following. Due to the class system, white magic healing spells will only do damage to wholly weak enemies if it comes from a white mage. Cure spells that come from other classes will instead heal wholly weak enemies. This was not the case in the original PS2 Final Fantasy XII. As every character could offensively damage wholly weak enemies with cure spells. I hope these answers helped, and if they did, please drop a comment and subscribe.